Photography for me is a means of communication, and I think nothing is more reliable and enjoyable than the visual arts, because vision is our primary sense. This is how we experience the world, and when it's gratifying, we feel that pleasure. I'm Roie Galitz. I'm a wildlife photographer, I'm an environmental diplomat and a Greenpeace ambassador, as well as a Nikon Europe ambassador, and I photograph endangered wildlife in remote places and show the threats that they encounter. So I started photography 20 years ago, and I bought my first compact camera, because you gotta start somewhere, and I fell in love with photography. I started shooting anything and everything. 8 months later, I bought my first DSLR camera, which was the Nikon Z. So I've had a lot of experiences going on in the field. I've had very good surprises, I've had bad surprises, because this is nature. We can't control it. I've been photographing polar bears, and I've been told that the chances of catching a polar bear hunting a seal was 0%, and I was super happy and lucky to photograph one of the first images of a polar bear catching a seal through its breathing hole. So that was a very good surprise that I was hoping, but you know, you hope for the best but expect the worst. You never know what you're gonna get. At the end of the day, we're not calling the shots. The animals do. I'm looking for a camera that will do all the hard work and leave the important work for me as a photographer, which is the composition and catching the moment. For me with the Z9, I think the two features are first the speed and the frame rate and the response time. This is number one. The second thing is the focus. We have two advantages. First is that the sensor is super smart and it can follow the focus and the eyes and the subject all over the frame without you needing to worry too much about it. That's one. And the second is that thanks to the stacked CMOS sensor, we don't have a viewfinder or screen blackout. Once we lost this interruption, you cannot go back. I mean, once you went Z9, you can't shoot with anything else. The Z series lenses are truly remarkable, and I think that each and every lens is like a piece of sci-fi that I'm holding in my hand, some kind of futuristic magic that's going on inside. And now, of course, with the newer 800mm f6.3, it weighs 2.3 kilograms. Actually, now I even have the teleconverter on, the x2 teleconverter on. So now I'm getting 1600 millimeters on the Z9 at 45 megapixels. And that's a tremendous amount of details. I don't think that there are photos that I couldn't have gotten with another camera, but I can tell you it's so much easier to get them with the Z9. And I think that one of those images would be the chase that I photographed last October in Kenya. And in this photo, you see a cheetah, and she's hunting an impala. And you can see in that photo the claws of the cheetah just reaching out to the impala inches from its body. This really tells the story of the Z9. As a photographer, all I need to do is just point and shoot. Zoom lenses. Telephoto. Well, it depends. No, it's not fair. I think I would try for the wider angles, but if I can't, then tele. Modern. Photography. Outdoors. Handheld. Landscape, come on. Sunrise and sunsets. Animals. Winter. RAW. JPEG is not an option. The more the merrier. 8K. 8K 120. Nikon, are you listening? Selfies, yeah, why not? depending on the time of the day, but yeah, coffee basically.